Hey everybody, how is everyone doing in the groups? I hope you're having a great week. I'm coming to you having just completed my workout for the day. I just did the Tony Horton 30-15 routine. You can tell because I look so beautiful right now. If you're not familiar with that routine, it is a 24 set. Tony does 30 push ups and 15 pull ups on every set. So tonight for me, that was more like 25-10. I kept up pretty well. I did 25 push-ups every set, and I was pretty proud of myself. I did 10 pull-ups, except for on those levers. Those are tough. I only did about 8. And finished it off with a little ab ripper X. So the reason I'm leaving you a video post today is because we're a few days before Thanksgiving. So I thought I would leave some tips for not feeling tired, guilty, and just plain cruddy come Friday morning. So here are my 5 tips. First and foremost, number 1, get up on Thanksgiving morning and work out. Do some level of exercise. You have no excuse, right? Especially if you're hosting, you have to get up at 6 in the morning and put the turkey in the oven. So you're up, you're awake. Go for a brisk walk. Go for a great jog. Go for a hill workout. Put a DVD in and work out with Shailene or Tony or Shanti. You'll feel so much better, especially if this is a day of stress for you because of some unfortunate, stressful family relationships, or just because you're nervous about cooking this big meal. There is no better remedy than getting that hippocampus energized in the back of your brain and getting some energy going. You'll also probably want to eat a lot less throughout the day because you have worked out. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, avoid the hors d'oeuvre table. This is always so strange to me that on the day that we have this massive meal, we put out all these hors d'oeuvres. And it's like eating a massive meal before the massive meal. So, don't waste your calories on all that little finger food. If you're really tempted and you can't stay away from it, if there happens to be a veggie platter there, I hope there is, have the veggies instead. Tip number 3, how to arrange your plate. So first off, really, really watch your portions here. This is not a day to overstuff yourself. You've been doing so well and you've been reducing your portions for probably weeks or months. So, if you go into today, you're going to give your body a massive shock if you just stuff it with this massive amount of food in one sitting. So my recommendation is larger portions are the veggies, the green beans, the Brussels sprouts. Hopefully there's some healthy sweet potato on the table. The mashed potato, the stuffing, the gravy. Minimize that. Don't, overload with that. All right. And small, remember the size of your hand, the palm for protein, this much small size for the bad carbs. Try to do that. Okay. Tip number 4, don't drink your calories. So again, this is the holiday season. This is the big kickoff. We start by, drinking a lot of wine, a lot of beer. First of all, if you're going to fill up on that stuff before the meal, you're not going to want to eat a healthy meal, the healthier portions of the meal, and it's just not worth it. And, nobody likes a drunk at any family gathering. Certainly, that's not very fun. Last but not least, dessert. My nemesis. So I've been working really hard over the last month to completely avoid sugar, and I've been doing pretty darn well. And I wish I could say that I'm going to go into Thanksgiving Day and not have any pie, but I'd probably be lying. The difference I will make this year, though, and that I try to make every year, is in the past, I used to get a little piece of every kind. There'd be pumpkin, there'd be apple, there'd be pecan, and I like all of those, and I'd put a slice on my plate. So if you must have dessert, if you really want to have dessert, have just that sliver. Try to have that sliver on your plate. Pick one that you really think is special. Eat it slowly, enjoy it. And my bonus tip, I know I said it was going to be 5, but my bonus tip number 6 is get the family moving. Kind of a fun tradition that we've done in the past is we all get out in the yard and we have sort of a fun little touch football game. After the meal, if you're eating earlier in the day, or even if not, get the family, get the coats on, and take a nice brisk walk outside. Do something active, do something fun during that day rather than just, sitting around and watching football. Sure, a lot of little football is important, but you don't have to do that the whole time. Okay, so there are my 5 tips plus my bonus tip. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a blessed, blessed holiday. I'll keep you all in my prayers to have just a wonderful day. And if you're traveling, please be safe. And again, for many of us, this is a nice long weekend off. And if you have the benefit of having Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, make great use of that time. Exercise, fill that time with activity, and make some great healthy meals to go into the next month, which is tough as well. All right, that's it. Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.